Is 5 minutes past 3. We're about to go to Melbourne for the 5th on the card. First leg of the double, final leg of the treble at Moonee Valley. 2 French Halo, favourite and sub. Also the late male pick at 361.60. 1 Into Musician, 650.280. 3 Pharaoh's Gold, 550 even. 4 Paxmat Will, 870.250. 5 Martago, 950.280. Number 10 Sardana, 750.220. They're the ones under $10. Couple to move up there in Melbourne for race number 5. And that race at 3:05. And we're just past racing time there. Now, as the last one moves up, Tony's online from the Canberra Racecourse. Tony.
Yeah, Paul, a very good betting race. This is the Sports Betting Auditorium. The favourite looks particularly well chasing Clouds, but I'm led to believe there's good support in the ring for Royal Redemption. It's a stablemate of the previous winner, Marco Magic, trained by Cliff Bashford. And as I said, Cliff Bashford is the trainer of that very good sprinter, Can Grande. But the favourite does look well chasing Clouds.
They're off and running. Out in a good line, over on the inside, Perfect Harmony bounce quickly to the front here from Upheaval, French Halo from the outside, Robert's Pride showing good speed, and further out Pharaoh's Gold. Settling down now, Perfect Harmony about to be joined by Robert's Pride. Upheaval third and fourth when they go around that first turn. Pharaoh's Gold from French Halo in on the fence, then Bondo, 2 Matago, 1 then the Prior. 1.5 Show of Pride, and further back Paxmat Will, Sedana, and Into Musicians 5 lengths away from the second last horse. Down the back, and Robert's Pride's crossed over, a length in front. Perfect Harmony now goes up outside it. 1.5 lengths to Bondo Upheaval. French Halo easing back 5th in the centre. Just had to yield some ground as he went back. Outside in Pharaoh's Goal running 6th. 2.5 Matago. 1.5 further back then in the race. Show of Pride outside the Prior to the Paxmat Will Sedana. And 2 to Into Musician last of all as they come down the side. They go to the 600 metre mark now, and the leader Robert's Pride, 1 in front now from on the outside Perfect Harmony. Upheaval third. Pharaoh's Gold is tracking wide 4th, a length in Bondo from French Halo. Pull to the outside, Show of Pride around Matago and 2 Sedana. Into Musician taken to the outside from Paxmat Will, and the Prior went back to the tail, but they're bunching. On the inside, Robert's Pride grabbed quickly by Perfect Harmony, and Upheaval and Pharaoh's Gold out wide are still coming at them. When they turn, French Halo waits for a run behind those, and further out Matago. Into Musician winding up there across the track. Pharaoh's Gold hit the front. Matago after it quickly on the outside. Matago going up to Pharaoh's Gold. Pharaoh's Gold, Matago. Matago gets alongside, puts its head in front, and Matago gets up to win a half length. Pharaoh's Gold. Show of Pride third from Paxmat Will. Into Musician, and further back then Robert's Pride behind them French Halo. Then Sedana from Perfect Harmony, Upheaval. Then the Prior, and last of all Bondo.
5 Matago, $943. 3 Pharaoh's Gold, 180, and 13 Show of Pride, 1160.
Number 5, Martago, 940 and 3 even. Number 3, Pharaoh's Gold at 190, and number 13, Show of Pride to pay $11.70.
And Show of Pride will drop into third, number 13. Numbers go in the frame. They're up there now. 5, 3 and 13, 5, 3, 13.
And there's correct weight gold coach.
Now we have the late mail coming through for the Perth program today. Here we go with that late mail at Perth. Les is about to bring that to us as they move up in Sydney for the Villiers.
Here's quickly the late mail for Perth. In race 1, it's number 1, Pro Contour, number 1. Race 2, number 2, Smiley Bow, number 2. In the third, it's 2 Bold Extreme, number 2. Race 4 late mail is for 4, Jethro Tull, number 4. Race 5, it's 15, Alcove, number 15. Race 6, 2, Caesar's Sister, number 2. Race 7, 2, Legiman, number 2. And in race 8, the late mail for 15, Tizay, 15 in the last. Now,
just about ready now for the Villiers. Here's Ian.
Running again, and he beat Roostland in a very close finish 12 months ago. Roostland's trainer, Johnny Morris, has the second pick on the New South Wales tote engaged here, classy fellow. Good crowd here, and the pool on the New South Wales tote, the win pool just topping 1.1 million. The Victorian Touch of Force coming forward, and Sprint By, who won the Doncaster here earlier this year, is about to move up. And the starter coming along towards his stand, Bill Cooper, and it won't be long before we see action. A field of 20. Reserve acceptors are not required. Profit Taker the inside. And they're all set, ready to go.
They're racing in the Villiers. Super Dane and Clayvonte a little slowly into stride, and Magic Road and Quick Flick beat them out, with Quick Flick leading Magic Road and Wakulash, and then Next Joy followed closely by Stony Bay on the inside. Nozomi Express and the Penny are right up there in the early stages, and going around the outside into a prominent spot was Sprint By. Further back is Wavertree and a length and a half, then coming Nozomi Express, getting back a little from Here's the Prince. Out off the track, Persian Flyer, followed by Profit Taker. A gap into Noble Park and Touch of Force well back. Super Dane getting right out of its ground now. Then Faience and the last pair, Clayvonte and Drogheda. On the side, about 8.50 to go, and Quick Flick leads the way. And Next Joy in the second spot and travelling third. Stony Bay on the inside of Sprint By. A length the Magic Road. Length and a quarter further back in the field is Wakulash. Followed on the inside by Wavertree, and wider out Persian Flyer with Brimstone. Then comes Here's the Prince, a length and a quarter further away in the field. On the extreme outside, coming up to approach the home corner, was the Penny. Faience wider out. Touch of Force in that pack of horses from Profit Taker. Good margin to Classy Fella, Drogheda. And then comes Clayvonte and Super Dane in the straight in the Villiers, and Quick Flick the leader from Sprint By Next Joy. Persian Flyer coming down the outside, and so too the Victorian Touch of Force. 200 to go. Touch of Force wide out, maybe just in front of Next Joy, and Quick Flick on the inside. Touch of Force and Next Joy stride for stride. Next Joy, Touch of Force. Touch of Force beat Next Joy. Third Persian Flyer, then Drogheda, Sprint By Quick Flick. Nozomi Express, Super Dane, Brimstone, Magic Road. Here's the Prince, Noble Park, Stony Bay, Classy Fella, Wavertree, Faience, Profit Taker. Wakulash well back, so too Clayvonte, and the Penny finished near enough to the tail of the field.
Super Tab number 6, Touch of Force, 10.10 and 3.90. Number 12 for second, Next Joy to return $10 even, and 4 Persian Flyer, 9.10.
Paid $12 approximately. $12.70 for the win. And on the place totes, we'll pay $4.20. Number 12, second. And that's Next Joy, and the dividend will be $7.90. And the third going to number 4, Persian Flyer, and it will pay $9.90. Another big win to Darren Beatman. Touch of Force from the White Alley by Touching Wood from Amora, trained by John Marr for A.G. Hodson and R.M. Charlton. 4-year-old Chestnut Gelding, Johnny Marr the trainer, 16 starts, 5 wins, 3 seconds and 4 thirds. Has beaten number 12, Next Joy, by Luskin Star from Snapshot, trained by John Short and by Kevin Moses. And number 4, third, Persian Flyer, is a bay gelding 5 by Persian Heights from Ellick Arena, Gay Waterhouse, Chris Muntz. 15 ran 4th, and that was Drogheda. And number 5 was officially 5th, Quick Flick. 6-12-4, 134.03 they've run, 134.03, and we'll have the sectional time coming up in a moment. Well, a few disappointments in that. Classy Fella and Noble Park. Here are the margins. Firstly, Long Neck by 1.5. Long Neck by 1.5 lengths. Yes, the favourites never ever raised the hopes of their supporters, and Touch of Force proving a little too good in a bustling finish to the Villiers, and the sectional time was 35.53, and they're in the first 800 in a sizzling 46.76.
More from there. 460, 4 Emery, the late Marlin favourite, 460 and 210. 5 is Licence Renewed, 12 and 340. 6 Revenge, 550, 230. 7 Mr. Neslo, 690 and 210. 8 out. 9 Doctor's Orders, 860, 260. 10 Wyvery, 18 and 510. 11 Ashley Road, 68, 18. 12 Kingstown, 26, 670.
Time out in a reasonable line too. From the outside, Tambin led away quickly, but headed by Avon Star, and going through Golden Rule quickly to the front from Merry Lad when they settle down. Golden Rule led Merry Lad, Avon Star. He-Man further back, and Fighter Bay got up to be 5th. The Fence, a length, Aerobic Prince 2 further back, and the race full count. Over on the inside, Ty Boxer, Tambin Lad 3 out, 2.5. Ruben Soast to Captain Otto, and Fate Bajur. Through the gap they go. Golden Rule in front, a length, Avon Star. He-Man pushing up in the centre. They're followed on the inside by Fighter Bay, looking for a way up. Merry Lad up, running about third. 2 lengths further back, Tambin Lad around Aerobic Prince. Over on the inside then came Ty Boxer. Ruben Sosa pulled deep, and further back, full count, Fate Bajur, Captain Otto. On the bend they race now. The leader, Golden Rule from He-Man. Fighter Bay, the top weight, about to shoulder his way out, and further out is Tambin Lad coming into it. Fighter Bay gets out. Fighter Bay races a Golden Rule. Ruben Sosa out wide. Fighter Bay hit the front from Ruben Sosa. Then Ty Boxer. Fighter Bay in front. Fighter Bay a half length. Ruben Sosa a neck third. Ty Boxer. Fourth Golden Rule, a gap in the race further back. Tambin Lad, Captain Otto ran on. Then Aerobic Prince, and further back in the race, Full Count, He-Man. Faith for Jour, a gap into Avon Star, and a well back in the race was Merry Lad near the tail.
One Fighter Bay, $4 and $1.90. 8 Rubinosa, $2.30. 12 Thai Boxer, $5.30.
One Fighter Bay, $4, $1.90. Number 8 Ruben Sosa to return $2.30, and 12 Thai Boxer, $5.60. Rest of that Sydney opener, we got down to number 9 Doctor's Order. And we're standing by for Ron Dufficy. Here he is.
Track here for race 7. Repeating the punters' club's bets here. 4,000 a win, number 7, Mr. Neslo. 4,000 a win, number 9, Doctor's Orders. Multiple Quinella, 479 for 500. And a box trifecta, 479 for $100. 10,100 outload in the race. I'm leaning to number 9, Doctor's Orders here. There's a bit of a strong tip around the track that he stated he's going to run much better. Been above himself in condition at his 2 runs from a spell. Nearly had, had 3 or 4 weeks preparing for this race. You can't fault him in the slightest. The up-and-coming stablemate, number 7, Mr. Neslo's found his right form now. Looks beautifully placed here as well. I don't think there's much between these two. The one they've put heavy support on is number 4, Emery, back on top of the ground today. Expected to be very hard to beat also, back to 2,000 metres here. Summing this race up, 9 on top, Doctor's Orders, from 7, Mr. Neslo, and the heavily backed 4, Emery.
Thanks very much, Ron. Moving up in Sydney for race number 7. Gold Coast race 5, dividends, 4864 was the winner, Night Crusher, 2160 and 420. Second went to number 8, that was Red Storm Rising, $2.50, and third, 6 Beacon, 470. Quinella 146.10, trifecta 3,493 even, scratching number 5, whilst race number 7 on the program in Melbourne. Numbers there, 1-8-12. 1 was the winner, Fighter Bay, $4 the win, $1.90 the place. 8 Ruben Sosa, $2.30. And third number 12, Thai Boxer, paid $5.60. The Quinella paid $15.40. Trifecta $641.50. Next double 1 and 1 paid $55.50. Daily doubles 5 and 1 paid $71.70. Consolation 5 and 8, $34 even, and the scratchings 5 and 7. Now they're set Sydney, the sub here for Emery. Here's Ian.
And they're racing. One of the best out, Mr. Neslo. Prince of Spires jumped into stride quickly, and so too up looking for the lead, Doctor's Orders, and around them goes Lord Covetous, and a length and a half further back, Revenge, Dara, Ardeed and Wivery, Our Sacrifice. License renewed, Kingstown, then the well-fancied Emery, a length further away, Bella Mahal. Broanne is second last, and 2 lengths to Ashley Road. Lord Covetous to the lead. Into the back past the 15.50, Lord Covetous, a length and a half clear on Doctor's Orders, Our Sacrifice wide out. On the fence is Prince of Spies, 2.5 Revenge, a length, Mr. Neslo and Kingstown, then Ardeed, followed by Dara, 1 to Wivery, 2 Emery, a half Bella Mahal, the outside, a length. License renewed, 2 to Broanne, and the neck on his inside, next to her inside being Ashley Road. As they gallop down the back of the course, there's plenty of pace on here, 1,100 left to run, and Lord Covetous in charge, about 3/4 Our Sacrifice. Prince of Spies on the inside, a length the Doctor's Orders, Kingstown wide from Mr. Neslo. Revenge given every chance by Earl Dittman, 2.5 to Old Wivery, a length further back, Ardeed around Dara, then Emery and Bella Mahal. 2 lengths to License renewed, second last on the outside being Broanne, and the tail ender, another 3 further back, is the despised roughie Ashley Road. By the 800, no great change in the order, and the leader is Lord Covetous. Doctor's Orders getting a little closer. Our Sacrifice between them, 2 Kingstown, who's raced to 4th, and 5th Prince of Spies, then Revenge, Wivery. A length Mr. Neslo, further back Dara, then Ardeed, followed by License renewed. Emery is off the fence, but still a wall of horses in front of this well-backed commodity from Bella Mahal, Broanne, and 2 to Ashley Road. Doctor's Orders first for home, more than a length on Old Wivery. Third is Kingstown, and a length and a half to Revenge, desperately ridden, followed by Dara on the outside. At the 200, Wivery takes the lead from Doctor's Orders. Dara followed by Ardeed. It's Wivery in front, 100 metres to go. They can't catch him at the moment. Broanne from a mile back, but it's Wivery. Wivery beat Broanne and Ardeed. Emery, when it saw daylight, got to the line well. From Doctor's Orders, Dara, Mr. Neslo, Bella Mahal, License renewed, Kingstown, Our Sacrifice. Prince of Spies, Revenge disappointed, beat it in 2 to the line, Lord Covetous and Ashley Road.
Super tab there, number 10, Wivery to return $29.670. Number 2, Broanne to return $4.50, and number 3, Ardeed, $6.90.
Number 10, Wivery beating number 2, Broanne. And she's paid $5.80, and number 3, Third Ardid, will pay $5.90. The winner, a 7-year-old chestnut gelding by Masquet from Ivory Maid. He's been a wonderful old horse. 66 starts for 9 wins, 6 seconds and 5 thirds. Alan Denham for Jeff and Beryl White. B. York in the saddle. Photo for minors between 2 and 3. Broanne at Tallack, Moss Magic, Colleen Shirley in Brisbane at Eagle Farm. Gary Palmer at Ardid. He's getting fitter. His third run back. Nadid, lots of treasure. Ron Quinton, Craig Carmody. Revenge, very disappointing. Mr. Neslo disappointed. Doctor's orders there. And Emery could have been the hard luck tail in the race. Had an impossible job die on the horse coming to the turn, trying to get into the open. When obviously he did see daylight, he got home very well. And if there was a hard luck tail, it might well have been from R.S. Dyer, the rider of the fancied Emery. It's 10 and a photo finish for the second and third here after race 7 as we check some interstate news.
Okay, Brisbane update for race 7.